Thanks, boss. You have a great day, man. Stay safe.
Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Oh my God, let me get this phone in a place that I don't kill somebody. There we go. Let's roll. Let's do it. Oh, I'm gonna get down here away from all these people who can't drive on the snow and ice. I'm gonna keep going going down here further. We got more jackasses over there turning. Woohoo! Pothole City. I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Oh man, I'm so tempted to get over in that lane over there. I think I will. I think I might do that. Mama said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Jenny had got her wish. She was a folk singer. Oh my God. Oh, what's up? Who is that? GB, wait. Gabrod? Bro, I can't, or girl, I can't read I can't pronounce your name because I'm on the road here. How you doing today? Did you come to listen to the ramblings of a First Amendment auditor? Or did you just want to talk about anything? I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm out on the roads, the icy roads. Well, it's melting today, but hopefully you're safe wherever you are, the one viewer that I do have. I just wanted to come on live while I'm driving and see if any of my regulars come on. But if you're not one of my regulars, then I welcome you. I welcome you. Hopefully you're doing good on this Monday afternoon. That damn groundhog, what do y'all think about that? That damn groundhog today. That little douchebag. He decides we want 6 more weeks of winter. Guys, don't worry too much about that groundhog. That groundhog's wrong a lot. He's wrong a lot. And I don't think there's many of Americans out there that are right now going, you know what we need? 6 more weeks of winter. Because this ice storm we got last week, you can have that. I don't care if I never get one of these again. I like snow, don't get me wrong, but when you're mixing the ice into it, you can keep it. You can keep it. I don't want it. Too many morons around me who don't know how to drive. Talk amongst yourselves until I can get pulled over. If any of my regulars are with us or anybody else. If you're joining me and you haven't joined me in a couple of nights, if you're a regular, I will let you know that I picked up Streamyard. So I don't have it set up right now to do what I need it to do. But you guys will be able to click a link and pop up on my screen in studio, and we'll just have a good old time. Last night we had a blast. But I want to see some of my regulars. I want to see T2. I want to see Relaxing Music. I want to see Justin. All you guys, you missed it last night. But it's going to be a regular thing, man. You're actually going to be able to see the other ugly asses in my stream. I'm kidding. All my viewers are wonderful, beautiful people all around. All around. I will never talk bad about you guys. You're critical thinkers. Oh man, I haven't turned on the news, guys, in probably, I don't know, a couple of days. It's felt good. It's felt good to tune out. I don't know how many of y'all feel that way, but man, when you check out from the politics, your stress levels go down 100 times. And I'm not, you guys know me. You know I'm going to keep up with the current times because it's a freedom channel. But yeah, sometimes you just need a little break from that nonsense and to recharge and get ready to go out and give them hell again, which I'll always do. As we warm up here in Memphis, I'm going to be hitting the streets again. Auditing. We'll be searching for ice. I'm going to start a new series where I search for ice. We're going to drive around the city and we're going to search for ice. We're going to show you where the ice is, if it's melted. Because in Memphis, we don't like ice. We want it gone. So as this ice melts away, we're going to make sure that we show you when the ice is gone out of Memphis. Ice. Yeah, we're ready to thaw out of this nasty winter and get into spring and get down to business. Hopefully they tamp down the rhetoric before it gets warm, because if they think Minnesota was bad, wait till it warms up there. Holy crap, man. There's going to be, I'm telling you, man, they need to, that rhetoric's got to calm. Otherwise, we're going to have a repruning of our hedges of liberty. The people will fight back. So you guys all prepare yourself for that. This spring is going to be, it's going to be something else in this country. It's going to be something to behold. We are experiencing history as we speak. These days right now will go down in the history books. Which side will you be on? The side that violates human rights and takes away our freedom of speech and wants to take away the guns of people who they don't agree with, arresting reporters who dare say anything bad about them? I mean, what the fuck, guys? What the fuck is that about, man? My country, that shit ain't going down. Time to get it all back. We don't put up with that nonsense. You kill another innocent person in the spring and watch what happens, brother. And that ain't a threat. That's a promise from we the people. Yeah. Guys, I don't know. I got 6 of you still in here. Maybe you're my regulars. But today we found out some really interesting information. These two wannabe cops who killed Pretty. Yeah, how about that, guys? We find out they're Hispanic. Just when things in this country can't get any weirder, we find out that the two of the guys that are working for ICE would immediately be detained if they weren't in uniform. It's unbelievable. How do you get to a place? I mean, I know money talks a lot, $50,000 signing bonus, but man, all the money in the world ain't gonna make me fucking earn blood money. It's just not happening. Not happening, man. He ain't gonna be in office forever, and there's plenty of information on who the ICE people are. So yeah, you just might want to think about those kind of things. There's a thing called the future that a lot of you guys don't think about, and yeah, you're not going to be a good future if you're not held accountable, because we the people will make sure that you are held accountable. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen for freedom, baby? Yes. You ain't about freedom? Get on out of this stream. Freedom for everyone. Freedom for everyone. It's up the top 1%. They can kiss my ass. Billionaires, they don't deserve the rights that we have. Billionaires shouldn't exist. According to the Bible, billionaires are not getting into heaven, no matter how hard they try. So, you know, morally, I got to go around this motherfucker. I got all-wheel drive here. I got all-wheel drive. These people drive. They're driving like, you know, there's not ice on the road anymore. It's only on the side streets. So the main streets are clear. But what's happening is these people are coming out of their icy neighborhoods and they're getting onto the main road and they're still doing, 15, 20 miles below the speed limit. And I get it, safety first. But eventually you got to break out of that ice and snow mentality and understand, oh, this is just normal. Here, I'll turn the camera, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys. This is what we're dealing with, okay? I mean, there's no reason that people should be driving in this like 15 miles under the speed limit. You know, that's the way I think. Of course, I do have an all-wheel drive Subaru that's just going around these giant trucks. I'm getting my revenge on all the people who make fun of Subaru drivers. They ain't making fun right now as I roll past them at 40 miles an hour while they're doing 15 fishtailing. I got to quit mentioning my Subaru. I sound like I'm a spokesperson for Subaru or something. I got to quit that shit. Because I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting no money to talk good about them. You know what's really funny to me, guys? Is I've been hearing this word paid agitator a lot. And which is complete and total, utter nonsense. No protesters out there that I've ever met are being paid anything. So let's think about that paid agitator. What does that really describe? To me, it describes ICE. They're paid, and they agitate. They go out and they fuck around with the public, and they rattle cages and make everyone feel unsafe because they're untrained loons, Call of Duty wannabes. I have no respect for ICE officers. Never will, never have. Don't intend to in the future, unless they just do a complete 180 of what they're doing. When they do that, then maybe I'll treat them with some respect. Until then, that badge don't mean shit to me, brother. Shiny badges don't grant special rights, especially for these guys. They don't deserve our respect the way police officers do. Police officers, you know, I try to, even as a First Amendment auditor, I try to respect those guys as much as I can. If you've watched my channel, you see I highlight good cops. But, they don't like it. I mean, it doesn't matter because they don't want you to point out the bad ones. Everybody's afraid of a camera today. If you're afraid of a camera, you've done some bad shit in your life. Otherwise, there's no reason to be afraid of a camera. Period. Otherwise, you're walking around. I mean, you get recorded a couple of hundred times a day. So what are they so afraid of? And why are they covering their faces? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why they're covering their faces. What the fuck is that about? You know, you could be anybody. If you claim that you have some type of control over me, you damn well better identify and show your face. Show your face, man. What are you embarrassed of? What are you ashamed of? Show your face. Show how you were paid $50,000 of blood money to go out and fuck up people's lives. Show your face. Cowards. All right, enough about politics. I wish I could read your comments and everything. I'm almost home, so if you want to hang around for another, let's say 4 minutes, maybe, I don't know, with these drivers it might be 10. But if you want to stick around a little bit, I'll read your comments, and if you're trolls, then, you know, see what I'm talking about, dude. These guys are just. We're going to have a good show tonight, guys. Have a real good show. I found some cool things today at the bins. Got a couple of cool stories for you. Yeah, it's going to be a good show tonight. And if you're a regular, I want you to definitely come in there and click on the link that you will see and join the conversation live. I can have up to 6 of you. Next week, I can have up to 10 of you. I can have more than 10 in the chat. We can have as many as we want in the chat, but I can only see up to 6 of you at a time. Next week, it'll be 10. Here's to the 4 of us. Tomorrow, there'll be more of us. What a beautiful day. The sun's out, sun's shining. Things are melting away. I love it. I love it. People are waking up. People are opening their eyes. Oh, we didn't talk about them Epstein files, did we? Oh, man. We can talk about those, too. They hadn't released half of them. They said the investigation's done, but they haven't released half the files. Convenient. And the ones they did release, how many times has Donald Trump mentioned in the Epstein files? Is it 500? I know it's a lot. Which I understand doesn't prove guilt, but doesn't look good, bro. When you say you don't like this guy or didn't know him, y'all weren't good friends, yet you're all over the Epstein files. I mean, something tells me otherwise. I'm not the brightest guy in the world, but I'm not a fucking moron either. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. You got it? You can't. Oh, I love you guys. 10 of you in here. I'm going to light. Let me try to pop in and read some of these comments. Bearded Clan, please shut up. Go fuck yourself. The Bible says nothing about billionaires. The Bible says nothing about billionaires, but it damn sure says something about money, son. Look, all these Christians here and they're trying their damnedest to go through that Bible and make that Bible fit their narrative. You can't do that, bitches. You can't do it. The Bible, most of the Bible is about caring for immigrants, caring for other people. You've lost that argument. Your moral superiority that you think you have when you come in here and talk to me, you got none. You got none, son. You will never tell me that you're morally superior than I am. If whoever you said that, if we both died right now, and I don't even believe in heaven, I would go to heaven before you would. Understand that 100%. No doubt in my mind. So, you better get on the right team quickly, very quickly. Pick and choose what you want out of a book. It's kind of like what they're doing with the Epstein files, right? Picking and choosing what files they want to release. They're not releasing any of those nasty ass pictures that they have accidentally released some. I saw today where they released 40 pictures of and also let's stop calling these women. You know, we're calling these people women. These pictures that we see of these naked women at Epstein's island. Let's start calling them what they are: children. Children. They're not women. They're children. Squirming motherfuckers. You can squirm and try to finagle a reason to protect pedophiles all you want to. It ain't never gonna work. Your hands are never coming clean. If you're protecting those kind of people, prepare to have dirty hands the rest of your fucking life. And you should be ashamed of yourself because you're a disgusting human if you're protecting those people. I'm your conscience talking to you and you don't like it. When people speak the truth, they become enemies. And I'm an enemy. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I ain't scared of none of them. I ain't scared of one of them. So, I'll continue to speak the truth. You can call me any name you want to. I don't care. My platform, I've gotten all my viewers. I've worked my ass off to get. And you ain't going to use my platform to spread hate. Ain't happening. All right, guys, we're almost into the parking lot. So I can at least scroll back and read some of these ridiculous troll comments that I'll just laugh off. And maybe a few with support. We'll see. The support seems to be going down, you know. They talk about Jelly Roll last night. I wake up today and all of a sudden all these conservative Christians, their big hero It's Jelly Roll. Because Jelly Roll came on the Grammys last night and mentioned Jesus. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Pull into here. I got nothing against Jelly Roll's music. It is what it is. There's a market for it. People, certain people like it. Ain't for me though. All right, we're here. Let me talk to my brothers and sisters and see what we got going on today. Time of temperature check. It is 50 degrees here in Memphis. Thank the Lord, thank God, thank Allah, whoever you want to thank. We need it. All right, here we go. Let me read some of these. I don't have a ton of comments. Let's see. Because half of them are Mexican. You think half of the ICE agents are Mexican? I don't know about that, man. I don't think half of them are Mexican. I just think that you have some people who it's a male ego kind of thing is what's going on. That's how Trump managed to pull these Mexican and black voters last time, because they were men. They were men who, I was as amazed by it as anybody else when it happened. But they don't have those voters anymore. They're gone. I've talked to them. I've talked to black men who have voted for Trump, and they definitely regret it now. No doubt in my mind. The ones I've talked to, they said, "No, I didn't know he was going to come after black people like that." And reporters and Mexicans and anybody who doesn't agree with 100% with what he agrees with, you're an enemy. And that's fine, man. That's fine. That's fine. Your little group, and your group is a lot smaller than you think it is. A lot smaller than you think it is. Doesn't scare me. Y'all don't scare me at all. So we'll just continue to speak the truth. And if you don't like that truth, I don't care that you don't like it. Okay? Because truth doesn't change because you want it to change. Your eyes don't see something else when you know that what you saw. Yet a lot of people, I don't know, man, mental gymnastics to get to a place where they feel like they're moral enough to continue. It's nonsense, guys. It's nonsense. It starts individually, and I'll say what I say all the time. It's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. Never forget that. This ain't going to be no civil war if it ever happens. It ain't going to be between red and blue. It's going to be between us and the 1%. And if you want to be a billionaire bootlicker and fight their fucking battles, then I feel sorry for you, man. Because they damn well don't fight for you. Shut the fuck up. That's all he needs is the truth. Typical liberal rhetoric. It's not rhetoric, bitch. It's fucking facts. You ever notice how if you tell a Trumpster to prove it, they can never prove it? I have a video out. I think it's on TikTok that got a lot of views. It got a lot of shares, and it's like how to win an argument with a MAGA, and you just look at them and you say prove it, and that got a lot of traction for good reason, because they never prove it. It's all feelings. It's all how they feel. When you show me solid proof, then we can talk on a human level. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. You're telling me the fucking sky is purple and the sky is blue. All right. I heard you have a warrant. You heard wrong. You stupid ass. Stop cherry picking my comments. They start the pretzel. And I don't know what you're talking about, guys. All right. But if you're in here just trolling me and you're trying to get reactions, I would tell you come to my live feeds and come to my live feeds at night and understand what we are. All right, because we ain't hateful. We ain't hateful. We love people. Oh shit! I just realized I have my food sitting here, guys. I got to get out of here. Define fascism. No. I'm down the street, buddy. Cool. Alan, where you at? Where you at, bro? People actually think us Gen X give a shit. LOL. Oh, man.
I don't know, guys. I was talking to a woman today when I was out working, and she, we had a little conversation, and she, just a nice little polite conversation between strangers. And she went around me in line and went the wrong way and thought I was going to get angry with her. I was like, no, she said, I'm sorry I cut you off. I'm trying to get in line. I'm going in the wrong way. And I was like, it's no problem. It's not a problem. No big deal. And then I said, she was like, yeah, that's very nice or something. And we talked about how just the kindness between people's kind of disappeared, and just randomly talking to people you don't know. That's a thing we need to get back to. It's sorely lacking because we live in such fear of each other, and that gets old. So we had a good little conversation there, and those kind of things pick you up mentally because you know that the whole world's not crazy. Individually there's more good people out there. I 100% believe in humanity, and I think that the people that you hear from that are the loudest are absolutely the smallest group in the country. I think they're a very, very small minority, but they chirp and they yap and they chirp and they yap and they say vile, disgusting things, and they get noticed. So don't fret, man. There's way more good people than there are bad ones. Always understand that. We're a good country with good people. Talk to people. I'm sorry, I must disagree with you on that. I hate maggots. Not going to lie about it. People are defined by their actions, and their actions scream of evil. Who's that? That is Carpe Diem. And Carpe Diem. Some days I'm that way, So I'm not going to lie. Some days I get in here and I just trash them, I try to back up, and I try to understand that there are a lot of people who voted for him for other reasons, but eventually you got to know when enough is enough. When Americans start dying on the streets, I mean, that's just enough. That's one step too many. I get your passion and what you're saying there, Carpe Diem. Totally get it. I'm on the same page. But again, I try to back up from time to time and actually communicate with them and try to figure out what their motives are now and why they continue to support them. And if they have reasons that they think are valid and I think are valid, but they don't harm other people, then that's okay, bro. You can support them as long as you're not harming other people. That's what it all comes down to. Do not harm other people. I don't want to hear the nonsense about they're all criminals, because that's bullshit. Most of the people they're detaining, they wind up releasing. They're just picking people up. Now they're starting to target a little more. It seems that way. Now, it's just the way they go about it. It needs to change immediately. You're not going to have me in here saying that, oh, open up the borders, bring all the illegals in. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that you got to pull back a little bit and understand you can't just get all these people out overnight. It's going to take years to get these people out legally and the way it should be. Because regardless of the reason they're here, they're humans and they deserve dignity. And that's it. That's the end of my spill. I love all you guys. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I appreciate you, Bruce. That's true. Get off the road. I'm not on the road, man. I'm in my driveway. I love y'all. I got to go eat. We'll be back on tonight. I'm going to read this from Carpe Diem because I like this person. I like all of you, but it's not just a person ripping into me about being gay or having a beard or wearing a weird hat or weird glasses. They're just talking as a human. I understand. You, like many of us, are trying to hold on to your humanity. I get it, but some people cannot be reached with logic or facts. And stupid people are just as dangerous as evil ones. It's a fantastic comment. Fantastic comment. You're 100% right, man. And I appreciate you acknowledging the fact of how I feel, and sometimes I have to back up and look at the human. But I get that side too, man. And sometimes I'm just like that. I got fire in my belly. If I see it with my own eyes, and I'm going to do something about it. I would have been pretty. I would have been pretty. 100% that would have happened to me, because I would have protected that woman in a heartbeat. This douchebag comes from across the road and shoves this woman down. He's dressed in all military gear, like he's in Fallujah, and he thinks he has the balls to come over and shove an American citizen down. No, 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 bitch. We don't do that shit in this country. You're not a cop, and you're not a man either. Any man with all this weaponry feel like you got to push a woman, an unarmed woman, down on the ice. No, it will not go unaccounted for. And if I ever see your fucking ass in the street, you better turn around and run, bitch. You understand me? You will not shove women, and you will not treat people like that, and you will not kill innocent Americans. Period. CTG, liver cheese out. I love all you guys. See you tonight.